All right, let's take a look at this one. This one's a little tricky just because they want us to basically find the term that does not contain an x. And so the way this is going to work is we'll start out with, x to the 12th, and then you're going to have 2 over x squared to the power of 0, and so on. And so we got to figure out when do the x's cancel. Well, obviously they won't cancel there, and obviously you're going to have a coefficient, and that's what they're looking for. And so let's try to figure out which term it is. So that's the first term. The next term, it's going to oscillate back and forth, would be a minus, and there's going to be something here. And let's see, we would have x to the 11th power, and then we'd have 2 over x squared to the power of 1. But the x's won't cancel out there. And then let's see, then we're going to have plus, and then we got another coefficient that we may or may not have to figure out. So let's see, you would have x to the 10th, and then 2 over x squared raised to the power of 2, which would give you power of x to the power of 4, but that won't cancel out completely. So I think we're getting close. So when we go back to a minus, so let's see, it'd be x to the power of 9 over 2 over x to the power, of 2 raised to the power of 3. And so that'd be power of 6, and we'd get close, but I think it's going to be this next one. And so the next term would be, and we're going to figure out what the coefficient is. That's my box. Let's see, we have x to the power of 8 times 2 over x to the power of 2 raised to the power of 4. Bingo. So, yeah, this one is kind of pretty interesting because there's a lot of moving parts on this one. And so what goes here, and so it's going to go here. There's a couple of different notations, but basically it's going to be 12 choose 4. 12 choose 4. And so that will give us, that's part of our coefficient, but we have to be careful because that right there, we do need to raise that 2 to the power of 4, and that's going to be part of my answer too. So let me get a little bit more room, and I need to grab my calculator. Let me see. Where is my calculator? I thought I had it. Oh, maybe it's right here. There we go. All right, so let's see. Let me clear that out. So we're going to have 12 and then choose uh, 4. So we're doing a combination here. And so we get 495. So we're going to have 495 right here. And then here we have our x to the power of 8. And then when you apply that power of 4, 2 to the power of 4 is going to be 16. And then you get x to the power of 8 on bottom. And then what happens here is our x to the power of 8s are going to cancel out. And so now we're left with 495 times 16. Pull back up my calculator. Let's see. So we'll multiply that by 16. And so we get 7,920. 7,920. So that one was a little tricky because you kind of had to play it out a little bit and figure out where is that cancellation going to occur. And then from there, and then you have to be careful with that too. You don't want to overlook that. So I hope that helps. If you have other questions, just let me know.